Back so soon? Oh no, what happened?
A little incident at the dog park. We gotta head to the vet.
Oh, not again. These bills.
We can use CashNet USA. We can apply in minutes, get a fast decision, and have the money in the account as soon as the same business day. All right, Cheddar, back in the car.
When you need money fast, be the hero. All loans subject to lender approval. Speed of funding is subject to verifications and your bank's processing times. See CashNetUSA.com for more details.
It's time to have your high five moment with High Five Casino, the top social casino where the action and real prizes never stop. Fun spins and big wins are right at your fingertips with over 1,000 games, including High Five Casino exclusives. High Five Casino is always free to play with free coins given out every 4 hours. Sign up today and get free welcome coins you can spin for a chance at cash prizes. Visit highfivecasino.com.
High Five Casino.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. Must be 21 years or older. Terms and conditions apply.
As children, we're told a lot of stories. Parables meant to illuminate the path forward. We learn to avoid arrogance from the fates of the 3 little pigs.
Little pigs, let me in.
The perils of bragging from the tortoise and the hare.
Quietly, he crept past the place where the hare was sleeping.
The cost of procrastinating from the ant and the grasshopper.
What? Cried the ants in surprise. Haven't you stored anything away for the winter?
But as we grow older, we forget that these stories are more than just child's play. We fail to see that...
Another drink?
What time is...
8:44.
No, I'm... You know what? Sure. One gigantic espresso martini. Please.
Is she late?
Just 45 minutes.
Right.
Their lessons, their warnings, remain relevant long past our youth. Had we remembered these stories, what mistakes could we have avoided making as adults? What mistakes could I have avoided making in life, in love, in
40% off sale this weekend, only at...
Modern day dating? Take heed from Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. To get a date in New York City, you have 2 options. Option 1, treat yourself like an overly ambitious, college-bound high school junior.
I play pickleball, tennis, and hockey, and I just joined a running club.
Scheduling yourself to the point of exhaustion in the hopes that an activity can bring you into contact with that special someone. Or option 2...
I'm on Hinge, Bumble, Raya, Coffee Meets Bagel.
Online dating. On the apps, we're all Goldilocks, swiping left, right, left. You got John, James, Brad, Chad. Like Goldilocks, we evaluate our options.
This chair is too big. This chair is too small.
Only to declare, this one's too tall, this one's too short, this one's too blonde, this one's too brunette.
But he's cute!
But he's got a weird chin.
Oh, this one wants kids.
Ugh, it says he's a filmmaker and a youth soccer coach. So, babe, he's a youth soccer coach.
So what are we looking for? Just right. Mr. or Mrs. Just Right. Now, we shouldn't be. We've been forewarned, of course. I mean, look at Goldilocks. In the earliest version of the fable, she's not only found in the bear's home, she's actually eaten when Mother Bear finds her in her bed. That's the cost of glutton, of intrusion, of just right. But we can't seem to help it. And so we continue to swipe, and swipe, and swipe, passing over good options for that elusive great. James was everything I'd been looking for in a guy. He was 32, not too old, not too young. He was handsome, 6'1", perfect for my height. And funny. Like, really funny, not ha-ha funny. I'm 100% free Thursday.
That's incredibly free.
Yeah, I've actually taken the day off in advance of our date.
I've done you one better. I've retired.
And after 2 weeks of texting, we plan to meet in Williamsburg at Talea, this super cute brewery that my friends and I love. But here I was, at the bar for 50 minutes with no James in sight. He hadn't texted, he hadn't called. Just Right was completely in the wrong. And I'm a complete loser for falling for it. Loser. Now, the night should have ended there, with me fleeing into the night like the errant Goldilocks. But instead...
Negroni.
Sorry, it's Mary, right?
Yeah, why?
I actually ordered an espresso martini.
You sure?
Gigantic espresso martini.
Right, sorry. This is for her over there.
Who?
The woman with the brown hair and the cool leather jacket. I think you two might be having the same night.
I decided to find a different ending. I wasn't in the habit of approaching strangers, but the woman at the other end of the bar looked as forlorn as I felt. Also, I wanted my drink back. Negroni?
Hi.
I think this is yours. She mixed us up and gave us the wrong ones.
Because we both have brown hair?
No. I think because we both look like we've been stood up.
Oh. Have you?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, he was supposed to meet me here an hour ago. No car accident, no family emergency. According to Hinge, he's actually online right now.
Well, what the fuck is it with men? Men?
Men, yeah. You?
Mostly.
Okay, well, let's see. What's wrong with men? How much time do you have?
Well, given that I'm swearing them off, that's, forever. Would you believe I've been texting this guy for a month?
2 weeks.
Well, he's such an asshole. I assume. For all I know, I could be flirting with a bot.
Oh, girl, I've been there.
You're kidding.
I wish. We were texting, and his answers were just a little too good.
Like the wittiest thing you've ever heard?
Times 10. And I'm in advertising. I do this shit for a living.
Oof. Well, how'd you find out?
I looked them up. He'd been chat GPTing me the whole time.
Wait, hold up. Are we using that as a verb now?
I kind of think we have to.
He was chat GBTing me.
He was Geminiing me.
We were in an open AI relationship.
Well, this is Brooklyn. Who isn't?
Well, see, this is why I'm giving up dating. Everyone's lying.
Okay, well, I do use photos from 2 years ago. I was 10 pounds thinner.
Please, everyone does that. I say I'm a writer. I want to be a writer. But I'm talking about lying. Like second family lying.
Oh, totally.
It's endemic.
And you can't even do something normal to get back at them, like, key their car, because you don't even have their last names. It's like David M., Matt T., John W.
Please tell me that you've keyed a guy's car.
Okay, this is the city. If someone had a car, I'd honestly marry them. But no, I've just seen before he cheats so many times. I feel like I've done it,
With the baseball bat.
Now that's revenge.
Solidarity, sister.
Cheers.
Cheers. Maeve.
I'm Callie.
Huh.
What?
Well, I don't know. It's nice to meet you. I kind of needed a friend.
It wasn't what I'd expected. I'd gone into tonight hoping, in a city of so many options, to have found the right one for me. But a friend wasn't unwelcome. In fact, it was just what I needed. My first impression of Maeve was that whoever had stood her up was an idiot. She was beautiful, smart, and funny. Like me, she was 29. We both lived in Brooklyn. And she was a teacher. We'd both had 2 serious relationships. She'd actually been engaged. I'd only ever gotten close.
Why'd it end?
He cheated. Like, big time cheated. Introduced her to his parents while we were still dating. Cheated.
Oh, you're kidding.
Nope, I wish. But they are still together, in fact.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. You?
Yeah, it just, I had the ring and the dress, and it just never felt right. I haven't really opened up since then, and, well, until this asshole.
After 20 minutes of talking, she felt like an old friend. Someone to share with, commiserate with.
And the problem is, men have too many options in this city.
In this city?
In all cities.
Isn't it true that like 80% of millennial men haven't had sex in the past year?
Oof. Really?
Yeah, I know, it's depressing.
But fine, because that proves my point. It's not all men, it's a powerful minority. 1% of all men get 90% of the interest from all women.
So some men have too many options.
Exactly. And those men, the good-looking, sexy, accomplished ones?
The just rights.
Yes. Those guys are totally ruined for it. They're not even all what they appear to be on paper.
Because it goes to their heads.
They think they're God's gift to women? I mean, take this guy tonight. Hinge date. He's handsome, smart, funny. Actually funny, not
haha funny.
Exactly. And because of that, because he's got all of the things women actually want, he's totally fine with ghosting a woman he's been texting for a month.
Why were you texting for so long?
Yeah, he was out of town, I was out of town. A classic New York situationship. But I actually, really
started to like him?
I'm mortified.
Why? I felt the same about this guy.
The
ghoster, yes.
Flirty?
Yeah, but it was more than that. He seemed real.
Yes.
And I actually hate texting.
Oh, totally.
Because sometimes you do it too much.
And then the whole date you're sort of like, we already covered this.
Exactly. But with him it felt different.
Same. Like what I was saying actually mattered. Or he cared about my answers.
Also, my guy was attractive.
Whew, so was mine.
And a doctor.
Shut up.
No way. Yours too?
I have a weakness for the do-gooders. I know, it's so stupid. But it's so hard to meet someone you actually do.
You just want it to work out with.
Yeah.
He probably had 3 feet. Or a huge butt.
Or no butt.
No hair.
He had good hair.
Mine too.
You're better off without him.
Ditto.
But am I?
No, you were doing so well.
No, I'm crumbling.
At best, he's a 4.
Teen.
No, I'm sure he's not.
He was pretty great.
Come on, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. I figured she'd show me her Chad or Brad. I would find him bland and uninteresting, and we could both make fun of him until we felt better. What I didn't expect was... Okay, on the count of 3.
1,
2, 3.
Hang on.
That's James? My very own date, looking back at me. There he was, James G., a doctor, a children's oncologist, very good-looking, from Connecticut, and...
Texting us both.
Are you sure it's
him?
Well...
Notre Dame?
Yes.
Columbia for med school?
Damn it.
Jesus Christ.
There was no doubting it.
You've been texting.
For 2 weeks.
Which isn't long.
I mean, it's long enough.
It's not a month.
Well, no, he hasn't pretended to be out of town to me.
Well, he wasn't pretending.
If you say so. I heard myself as if I was listening to a stranger. There I was, in a great bar with a new friend, defending a guy who 5 minutes ago I'd been sure was the spawn of Satan. I don't think it's time as much as it's depth.
Which we had.
We'd been opening up to each other.
We shared a lot, too.
He liked my sense of humor.
He told me I was funny.
Well, then, of course, he must have really liked you.
Well, what we had was real.
Not that real if he stood you up.
And what would you call what he did to you?
Well,
Espresso martini. Callie?
Thanks.
And a Negroni, Maeve.
How do you know our names?
I mean, I'm bartending. I'm definitely not listening.
Okay.
But if I was listening...
Callie.
Let's just say I heard you both arguing over... What's this guy's name?
James.
Yeah, right. Okay, if he was planning on meeting you both, and then he stands you both up on the same night, he's not a good guy. He's a player, okay? You were both played by someone who deemed 2 women not worthy of his showing up. I see this all the time.
What?
Women screwed over by guys. You know what I never understand?
What?
Why they blame themselves for a man's bad behavior and let them get away with it. It's like, what the hell, man? Every time. So, do you guys want to keep your tab open or closed?
Closed. Thanks. Our bartender walked away, leaving us both to mull over what she'd said. 2 seconds ago, I'd been ready to throw Maeve over to prove that my connection with James was more real. But now, I wasn't quite sure. It's not like you knew.
And neither did you. Let me guess, he told you this was his favorite bar?
Yeah, he said he liked the
IPAs. Great. Well, tonight sucks.
It's actually unbelievable.
Both of us, you mean?
Yes. There's no way we're the first people he's done this to.
Children's oncologist? He's cleaning up on Hinge.
What is even the appeal of standing women up?
Just to prove that you can?
So it's all ego?
Maybe he goes out with some of them. Maybe he's just overscheduled.
Ew. But, I mean, we can check that.
Check what?
If he's done this before. Before the advent of the internet, serial daters, serial cheaters, had to be discovered the old-fashioned way. Caught in a lie, underwear in pocket, lipstick on the collar. In today's world, the only advantage of online dating is that the internet can catch a cheater in record time. I'd seen the Facebook groups, hundreds of thousands of women patrolling the apps like vigilantes, writing about men who had done them wrong, warning them off others. All we had to do was open one and...
type his name in? James.
And his job and his education.
If those are even true.
Oh, they are.
How do you know?
Look.
Motherfuck.
There he was. James G. G for Gallagher. According to over 20 other women, ages 27 to 32, he had stood them up too. Some had texted with him for days, others weeks, but he'd ghosted them all. And just like Maeve and I, he'd never even deigned to meet any of us in person.
What a scumbag.
Agreed.
Sorry.
It's not you who should be apologizing.
I know, but... I know. I just hate feeling so,
Yeah. God, and you just know he's gonna keep doing it. Like reeling women in. 3 months from now, another 20-odd women are gonna wonder what's wrong with them that he didn't show up. Unless... Maybe it was that Maeve was experiencing the exact same thing with the exact same guy. Maybe it was the fact that I'd gotten my hopes up, only to be dashed. Or maybe it was my third espresso martini, but I decided right then and there, I have an idea.
A plan?
No, certainly not a plan yet, but just an idea. What if we don't let him get away with it? What if we bring him down?
No. Well, I'm not saying yes, but how do we do it?
You go, girls.
Hey, Meet Cute listeners. If you're in your wedding era, join me, Adriana Brockman, on The Prenup, a podcast dedicated to helping you plan your dream wedding. Every Tuesday, we answer your burning questions, discover the latest trends, get expert advice from the top pros in the industry, and get inside details from celebrity brides on planning their iconic weddings. The Prenup, a wedding planning podcast, is available on all platforms as well as the Love Stories TV YouTube channel. Subscribe to get in on the fun.
It's time to have your high five moment with High Five Casino, the top social casino where the action and real prizes never stop. Fun spins and big wins are right at your fingertips with over 1,000 games, including High Five Casino exclusives. High Five Casino is always free to play with free coins given out every 4 hours. Sign up today for a free welcome offer that can get you spinning and winning right away. Visit highfivecasino.com.
High Five Casino.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. Must be 21 years or older. Terms and conditions apply.